Hi, it's 1010. So I'm back again with more from this wonderful book. I first want to say that just because I'm reading this book doesn't mean that I agree with this book. And also, as I'm reading this, you're going to see that I'm going to probably struggle with words, phrases, anything, because this is going to be unfiltered and uncut. And I'm reading this for the first time, just like you're hearing me read it. So we're going through this together. In essence, I have not read this book, and every time I post a chapter, I'm reading this for the first time and sharing it with you on my YouTube channel. So a little bit about the author, Maximilien de Lafayette. He published the book in 2010, which is 12 years from when he's saying that the Anunnaki will return in 2022. So I believe that he was on an episode of Ancient Aliens also, and I think he's done a couple other books, which I would be interested in hearing, more about him and his life and, where he gets this information from. So I'm going to go on to chapter 3. I can already see this is... I apologize in advance if I don't say these words correctly. What is I in bets? The answer: 1. Origin, derived from the Phoenician I in bets. Ein means I, and bet means house. In Hebrew, Ayin is Ain and Bet is Beth. In Arabic, Ayin is Ain and Bet is Bayat. Written Arabic and Bet spoken Arabic. In Anka, Anunnaki language, it is exactly the same. Ayin is Ayin and Bet is Bet. The numerical value is 3 for this word. The meaning of this word is the eye of the house, main entrance of a home, protection of one's home. The upper class of the Anunnaki is ruled by the Baal Shalimrut. His subjects are called Shatarut Haksal Ayin, meaning the inhabitants of the house of knowledge, or those who see clearly. Their eyes are not similar to humans' eyes because the Anunnaki do not have a retina. Their physical eyes are used to perceive dimensional objects, while their inner eyes see multidimensional spheres. The process is created by the mind. The word Ayin is later adopted by the early inhabitants of the Arab Peninsula. Ayin in Arabic means eye. The Badao Rahal, nomads of the Arabs who lived in the Sahara, considered the eye to be the most important feature of the face. Those who have practiced al-sihir, magic, use their eyes as a psychic conduit. In their magic rituals and seances, they close their eyes and let imaginaries inhabit their mind. Once the spirit called Ra'u Jin Afrit enters the body, the eyes open up and the vision is henceforth activated by the spirit. And what they saw next was called Ra'uya, meaning visions. In the secret teachings of Sufism, Sufism, visions of Al-Hallaj and of the greatest poetess of Sufism, Rabiha al-Adwaiya, known also as Ha-Chi Katau al-Haub al-Ilahi, the mistress of the divine love. And in the banned book, Shams al-Mahref al-Kabra, book of the Son of the Great Knowledge, the word I meant the ultimate knowledge or wisdom from above. Above clearly indicates the heavens. In the pre-Islamic era, heavens meant the spheres where the creators of the universe live. This sphere was shared by the good gods and the evil gods. The concept of hell was unknown to the pagan Badau Rauhal. Later on in history, when Islam invaded the Arab world, the eye became the symbol of Allah, the god of the Muslims. In modern times, several secret esoteric societies and cultures adopted the eye as an institutional symbol and caused it to appear on many edifices, pillars, banknotes, money bills, including the US dollar and religious texts. In ancient times, the Anunnaki eye was a very powerful symbol of the favorite regional god. It appeared on Egyptian, Sumerian, Persian, and Phoenician pillars and tablets. The Phoenicians of the city of Amrit and the island of Arwad, A-R-W-A-D, Arwad, considered to be direct descendants of the Anunnaki, engraved the Anunnaki eye on the altars dedicated to God's healing powers. The code, used according to mythology and esotericism, to be written 3 times on a piece of leather or cloth and hidden in the left pocket. The benefits: safe return to home base, against forced eviction, protection of one's property, peace at home. The geometrical presentation or symbol is a circle. In spiritual mental seances, the circle becomes a triangle. And that concludes chapter 3.